Well, welcome back. It's Colli from Colli Talks Transformative Conversations. And as you know, I'm Dr. Colli Christante, the womb line muse. You know, today we're going to be talking about the tax you didn't even know you are paying. Now, how does that make any sense, right? Well, if you are a high achieving person, you know the feeling of the systemic ceiling. You work harder, you climb higher, and yet there's always a crash, and sometimes it's sudden. The money leaves as fast as it comes in, and the relationships fall apart, or your health crashes just when you are starting to achieve the next level. You probably have been told it's mindset, maybe a little bit of a money block, and you need to do more affirmations or write affirmations on the wall or do a vision board or put up affirmations on your shower or your mirror in the morning. And, you know, that's fine. You've even maybe been told it's poor budgeting, but it's all a lie. It's all a lie. You see, the ceiling is set by an inherited energetic burden that I call the black sheep tax. Yeah, and it is paid by your soul's unconscious loyalty to the unintegrated trauma in your mother womb line. Now, you might be thinking, whoa, wait a minute. What about all this manifestational worky I can do with affirmations and everything? Well, you know, the whole thing is the ceiling is set, like I say, by an inherited energetic burden I call the black sheep tax. And it's paid by your soul's unconscious loyalty to the unintegrated trauma in your mother womb line. And I've repeated that once. I'm going to do it again. The ceiling is set by an inherited energetic burden I call the black sheep tax. And it is paid by your soul's unconscious loyalty to the unintegrated trauma in your mother womb line. Now breathe that in. Your system unconsciously believes, well, if I succeed, I will be exiled, right? So it self sabotages to stay loyal to the family struggle. In other words, you won't rise above that of which your parents did. Oh, they may have reached a great ceiling, but are you rising above it? So today we are going to shatter this tax forever. It's coming up to tax season here in Canada. I don't know in the United States or other countries, but January and then February and tax season in Canada. So today we're going to shatter this tax forever. I'm going to show you how healing this one energetic fracture can actually restore your total holistic flow, money, love, and health. There's actually a 3 ceilings set by one fracture. Okay. Now, the most profound realization my clients have is that their issues are not separate. The same fracture that blocks your financial flow is also limiting your capacity for love and health. And when the mother womb line is fractured, it sets 3 distinct ceilings. That's right, 3 distinct ceilings. I'll say it again, 3 distinct ceilings. Number 1, the financial ceiling, the worthiness tax. This is the belief that success requires suffering. The minute you hit an income level that surpasses the generational norm, the black sheep tax demands a payment. You spend, you lose clients or you crash your systems to fall back into the safe, familiar level of scarcity. Number 2, the love ceiling, the safety tax. This is the ability to safely receive love, ease, or genuine intimacy. When you get too close to a congruent, healthy relationship, your system triggers chaos. It forces you to push away commitment, stay in cycles of drama, chaos, or choose partners who cannot meet you, all to honor the inherited belief that true love is unstable or dangerous. Number three, the health ceiling. Now, this is the embodied shame tax. This is the chronic exhaustion, the autoimmune issues, or the reproductive system challenges. You see, your body stores the unintegrated feminine shame and grief, causing you to feel unsafe in your own physical container, your beautiful temple. So if you feel unsafe in your body, you cannot anchor the energy required for true abundance, true intimacy. So let's look at why mindset cannot pay the tax through the levels of self. Okay? We're to look at this through the levels of self. You cannot talk your way out of a systemic contract. The reason therapy, mindset work, or even intense business coaching fails to permanently lift these ceilings is because the trauma is not in your brain, it's in your body and your lineage. Think of your life as having 6 levels of self, from the shallowest actions, like, say, posting on social media, to the deepest level of who you are, your identity. Most solutions operate on very shallow levels, telling you what behaviors to change, right? But the black sheep tax is enforced at the deepest level, your beliefs and identity. Now, if your identity is unconsciously programmed to believe, I must struggle to be safe, then it doesn't matter how disciplined your actions are. No, your system will automatically enforce the tax to maintain the inherited contract. You see, you are running a new program on an old, sabotaged hardware. You haven't upgraded. So, the black sheep tax is actually enforced by a subconscious primal loyalty. You don't fight this loyalty, you dissolve it. You don't work harder. You become congruent to receive flow. And this is why I do not teach mindset strategies. I work with systemic trauma resolution and womb line constellations. We're not fixing a money problem. We're not. We're not, you know, fixing a money problem. We are mending the mother womb fracture to restore the primal female energy of receiving. You see, when we are intimate as females, we take the male in. The male gives to us and we receive, we take him in. That's actually why, and this is a whole nother subject coming soon. That's why when you're in a relationship and you're with a partner, whether it's a one night encounter or a long term relationship, when you have sexual encounter, you receive that energy, and that energy actually lives in you for 7 years. Yes. So this is so important because the feminine energy is receiving. The male just gives it, right? So we want to make sure that we mend this mother womb fracture to restore this primal feminine energy of receiving. So, what is an action you could possibly take right now? How do you know which ceiling is the most congested right now? I want you to use a quick holographic test to locate your fracture. So, for one moment, close your eyes and just anchor in your whole body this pause. Hold your hand over your womb, your pelvic area, the energetic center of receiving. And as you hold your hand over the womb pelvic area, the energetic center of receiving, ask yourself 3 questions and note the physical sensation: heaviness, lightness, resistance. Number 1, am I safe to receive unconditional wealth? And breathe. Number 2, am I safe to receive unconditional love? And breathe. And number 3, am I safe to feel unconditional health? And breathe. The question that gives you the greatest somatic resistance is where the black sheep tax is currently collecting the most energy from you. Your body just showed you where the systemic loyalty is the strongest. So, I want to thank you for being here. Breaking the black sheep tax is the ultimate act of self-sovereignty. And if that quick test showed you a wall of resistance, if your body physically blocked the answer, it means that you are hitting the systemic wall. You cannot unlock the way alone. It's impossible. You need the key. And my systemic diagnosis to reveal to you what is out of order and who the burden belongs to is the key. So if you are ready to stop chasing superficial alignment, which is a catch-all phrase right now, and get into the deep foundational healing that breaks the hidden loyalty to struggle and the black sheep tax forever, I invite you to explore more. And you can explore more through my work. So until next time, anchor that pause and choose congruence. Choose you. Your time is now. If not now, as they say, when? So love and soul hugs. And we will be back next week. But until then, I just want you to know I'm sending you lots of love and lots of hugs. So love and soul hugs. Bye-bye for now.